Twitter is expanding its 140-character limit. The microblogging platform will now allow users to create 280-character posts, double the previous limit. Executive editor at CNET News, Ian Scher, is in San Francisco. So, Ian, Twitter has been talking about expanding the character limit for a while. Why do you think they're making the change now?
Well, this is just a test, and I think part of the reason is that they have been trying to make this stuff more appealing, and by expanding the number of characters, you're able to basically say more, which is something that always people have complained about. I mean, 140 characters have become kind of a joke in our culture, and so moving beyond that is probably a good idea.
Well, so the company has struggled to grow its user base. Do you think that this is going to do anything to lure users?
I honestly don't. I think that people who use Twitter a lot will definitely find it more helpful. I mean, I use Twitter all the time, and I sometimes struggle to get, the headline in there along with a photo and the link. So for me, it's going to be way more helpful, but it's not a make or break for me to use Twitter, and I think that is for a lot of people. But, some people may be attracted to it, but I think most people are just going to look at it and say, okay, great, thank you. It's good that you did this.
So what do you think your first expanded tweet's going to be about?
Oh my gosh, it'll probably be about how now I can do this, right? That's always the one you do that.
Right.
It's like proof that I can do it. I'm going to fit it all in 280 characters.
Very, very meta. All right. Well, can we expect any other changes from the microblogging site, you think, Ian?
A lot of the push that they're doing these days is actually trying to become more mainstream. And you see stuff with, for example, streaming media. They're doing a lot of streaming deals. They did one with the sports franchises. They're doing more and more with advertisers. I think you're going to start seeing that this is more than just a text thing. You're going to see more photos and video. And it's something that all of them are doing. Facebook is doing this too. It's just where the future is.
I guess, one thing I wonder, Ian, is at what point does Twitter then start to look like other social media platforms, thus sort of diluting what for some was the allure of the challenge, trying to get a message in 140 characters or less?
That challenge is still very alluring and sometimes very frustrating. I agree with you. But I think frankly, look, you have 328 million people using this. It's not growing. And so if by changing it to be a little more Facebook-like, let's just be honest, that may not be the worst thing. That may help them grow and become more accepted broadly and not seen as this insular thing where you have to understand the language and how it works to be able to use it. That doesn't get you more people. That keeps it insular.
Trying to expand the Twitterverse. All right, Ian Scher from CNET. Thank you so much, Ian. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.